We recently discussed your consultation on the first visit with your patient, and we talked about how to release them from the first visit to the second visit. Now let's talk about your report of findings. Report of findings is really not that complicated, but whenever you do report of findings, it's important to expand your educational process, your reporting, you might say, beyond the pain and the symptoms of what's going on, to get a bigger composite picture of wellness and health. So if you remember in the consultation, we asked organic questions, we asked quality of life questions. And now we're going to tie this in with the report of findings. So in the report of findings, step one is you want to review the reasons they came in, whatever symptomatic reason that is. Number two is you want to review with them the composite picture they gave you of their quality of life. That whatever's going on with their back, their spine, their headaches, that's interfering with A, B, C, D, whatever, tied into the quality of life. And then number three, in your beginning of your report of findings, you want to talk about the organic things that they reported going on with you. So that's all step one. Step two is then you want to go through whatever tests, whatever examination tests you did. It could be ortho, neuro, it could be a scan, whatever you're comfortable with, whether it be function, philosophy, organic, whatever tests you did, go over that with them and tie that into the significance of what's going on in their spine and their nervous system. Then what you want to do is you want to tie that in to the quality of life. Mr. Jones, here's why you're not able to play golf like you used to because of X, Y, Z. And then of course, step four is you want to review the x-rays with them, show them where the subluxation is, the misalignment or the improper curve, whatever you're comfortable with in your particular technique. And again, tie that back to the quality of life. Tie that back to the organics. The point is you're always tying back to things other than back pain and symptoms. So step five is then what you want to do is you want to give recommendations. And when you give your visit recommendations, you want to make sure that you're giving long-term recommendations, not short-term. If you give short-term recommendations, people are going to think they're fixed after their pain's gone. You want to give a longer, more of a wellness recommendation. And then if you want to shorten it up, you can always shorten up a long recommendation. But if you give a real short one and try and lengthen it, it's virtually impossible. So you want to give long-term recommendations. I also recommend that you put those recommendations on some sort of a card so that they schedule everything around you. Then last but not least, you want to give them some sort of a booklet with instructions, exercises, sleeping habits, all those things, so you don't have to discuss it on every single visit. And then I recommend at that point, then you discuss finances very briefly, tell them whatever programs you have, whether it be a wellness plan or whether it be a package where they take care of it up front, which is recommended most of the time, which you can discuss. And then you want to adjust them. Then after you adjust them, after they have that experience of the first adjustment, then take them either in with your staff or yourself and go over all of the finances in detail, have them sign whatever forms, etc. Any forms or details like that you don't have, all you have to do is email me or call me and I'll get those to you. However, that is the synopsis of a solid report of findings.